Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today I'm sitting with someone who somehow completed her studies.
That's me.
This is again a second part of informal conversation with Ashutosh Sharma, where I try to get some information from people who survived this very torturous ordeal of going on a computer science MS from USA. Well, this is for computer science students mostly because she is a computer science student, but of course you will have a journey and experiences which would be very relatable for other fields and other colleges as well. So let's start with this. Do you want to introduce yourself? Does it even matter?
Yeah,
It does.
actually.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, then why not? Hi everyone, my name is Isha. I'm his younger sibling and I completed my master's in computer science and I am now working as a software engineer. So, yeah.
Fun fact, she wanted to take architecture. I told her to go do her MS after doing a BE in computer science.
Yeah, I was giving it a thought, but then, yeah.
At
I
the end,
had-
she didn't want it to study at all.
No, that's not true. So I gave it an attempt. That was like a backup thing, but that was never the plan. I would have instead maybe loved to do event management and MBA, but architecture was not the plan. I just gave it, like just that exam. I was like, okay, let's just give the exam.
Reminds me of the movie Three Idiots. पहले engineering की फिर MBA.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing MBA now. That
Sounds
was-
like Suhas.
Yeah, I mean, I had like two options, that or this, so I chose this. And
Okay,
I'm happy.
let's clear this right now, right
Yeah.
away. Do you want to study more?
No, I'm done. I'm done.
All right. So,
So
I
like
will-
this happened recently, like when I was graduating my final semester, my professor would ask like, is anyone going for PhD? And it was like pin drop silence for next 10 minutes. No one said anything. And he was like, why no one is doing PhD? Like you can become a faculty. Why do you want to enter the world,
Exactly.
like the job world?
You're like
itself?
exactly. You don't want to.
And everyone is like, we just don't want to study anymore. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So we will not start from the start because if you want all the information about how to do GRE, etc., how to get admissions, I think it's a very overrated conversation. It's a very
Yeah.
simple process. You can Google it. And also, my brother, who is 18 years old, he just made a video, and we were both being interviewed, and I'm in the same dress, the same setup, so you can go and watch it for all that information. But we'll just continue from the current situation, how it's like studying here. So.
And especially like my MS and my getting a job here includes
Cameraman, spot दादा इसको बाहर लगाओ. I'm sorry, miss.
Yeah, it's okay. Like my graduation and my job thing also like includes coronavirus and the pandemic situation. So
See, that's why it's very
That's-
interesting. That's why I
yeah,
wanted to interview
yeah.
you. Like a lot of people, they are panicking right now, and they want to understand what it's like to come here and study now, and how the opportunities still. When I created my videos, they were from 7 years ago when I gave my GRE, came here, and things have changed. Not too much, but still considerably to understand what things are like right now. And maybe we'll just like solve some common myths. By the way, do you feel like a celebrity in the cell?
I do. This is my second shoot for the day, so I do
But
feel
you are
it.
not
What?
a celebrity.
I am.
You understand, right?
No, I am.
Let's give her some time to understand.
Go follow me on my Instagram. It will be in bio. And I'm starting my own YouTube channel. So by the time this video goes up, I think my channel will also be up. So you will find the link for that as well if that happens.
I'm gonna write the description of this video. Anyways, so let's start from your experiences when you first arrived here after everything. You have your GRE, you have your admit, the visa process. I think everyone asks what the visa process is like and
Yeah.
what you should do and what you should not do. I think I just like suggest everyone to just be truthful because
Yeah.
if you're truthful, you're gonna be fine. If you want to add something to it.
No, I mean I didn't had any counselor or any question bank to prepare for visa interview. I just went and whatever they asked, I just answered it honestly and yeah.
Yeah,
I was
the
good
whole
to
point
go.
is to be honest, and you should
Yeah.
always be
They
fine.
they understand it. Like if you're panicking or if you're lying and you don't even know why you are there, just know that if you really want to come here, you'll know everything and you can just answer the questions honestly and you'll be good.
By the way, she was stopped at immigration.
I was. But that was a whole different story.
So no, I mean we can talk about it. So
Yeah, in Abu Dhabi.
there is a rule that you cannot come to
Enter,
USA
yeah.
and enter USA like 20 days.
1 month prior to your start date on your I-20.
Okay.
So like your entering date to in like whenever you want to enter the USA, it shouldn't be more than a month before your start date on your I-20.
Yeah, and we both somehow missed it, and I was the person
Yeah.
who who got her the tickets, and she was
So because
stopped
he
in
was
Abu Dhabi.
already here, I thought I'll come and for 1 month I'll just chill in Los Angeles and enjoy before I go there and settle. So we did that, but then I was stopped at Abu Dhabi.
And she had a B2 visa before that.
I had a, yeah,
B1,
I
B2
had a
visa.
B2 visa.
Yeah,
So
just like a visitor tourist visa.
yeah,
So you're like, okay, I'm not gonna enter as a student. Maybe I can enter as a visitor.
yeah.
But like, nah.
Then they was like, no, you like, then what will you do? Like, do you want to exit and then come again for like on your F1 visa because you need to enter on that as well for the stamping.
And she was like, we are rich, we don't care.
No, that was not the case. But yeah, I panicked. I cried a lot because I had just like 2 hours of layover there in Abu Dhabi and I had to go to another terminal and all that jazz. And yeah, I just started crying in front of officer. I thought I'll miss my flight and I didn't know what will happen. So that was not a good experience. But then I think he saw my tears and he was like, whatever, just go. Don't do it next time. I was like, yeah, I promise, just let me go. And then I just ran and I was the last one to board my flight. So that was one hell experience right before coming here. It was a good start.
So remember, to all the students who are coming to USA for their education, just remember not to enter 1 month before.
Yeah, make sure you don't.
Or you will have to end up crying.
Yeah.
Or end up going back. Worst case scenario. Investments are subject to market risk. Please read the documents carefully before investing.
Yep. Disclaimer.
Disclaimers. Alright, so how was your experience in general? Like, okay, you had a lot of questions when you came here for studies, but now when you started your actual university courses, did you feel any difference, or did you feel that someone should be prepared for something that you were not prepared for?
Honestly, no, not really. I think the college culture is same. Though here, I would say professors don't really like bother you, or they're not after you like they are in India, kind of. Like whenever it comes to attendance, like in India, I think professor will at least tell you once that your attendance is low. If you don't attend classes now, you'll be like you won't be able to give exams and all of that. Here, you just directly won't be able to give exams. So no one is gonna warn you, or they don't have any soft side towards you that they'll tell you things. You can do whatever you want, so you yourself need to be responsible for what you're doing, and you need to take care of every step once you're here, because there's no guardian, or you can't be friends with any professors who will help you. I mean, you can try that, but I mean, just be responsible for your own actions. No one will tell you. I think that's the only difference. So you need to do right thing for yourself. No one is gonna guide you or tell you. Other than that,
You're
it's
not
all
a
the
kid
same.
anymore. Now you're
Yeah.
grown up here.
Yeah, and here that is definitely a point. They don't like care like you're 21 or what. I thought that I was the youngest in my batch when I came. Everyone had experiences, like work experiences. So I thought when I tell teachers that I'm 21 or 20, they'll be like, oh yeah, she just came and she's just kid. But no, you're above 18, you're elder, and they don't care. Like you can do your own thing and you can make your own decisions. So they don't care. It's all on you.
It's interesting that you're talking about attendance.
Why?
That's the first thing that came to your mind. Were you actually attending college classes?
I was actually, yeah.
Okay.
I did.
I have to believe her.
But I mean, because apart from that, I don't think there's anything different.
Hmm.
When it comes to like college life, it's like regular college life. You need to attend your classes. You need to study on your own.
Hmm.
So
So the next most...
I mean, the point was not attendance. The point was that teachers won't
okay,
tell you and be
you never interrupt my interviews. Otherwise you're out.
At least I get my paycheck.
There's no paycheck.
There's no paycheck. See,
No,
I'm working on my
it's
like
free.
without any fee, and then still I'm getting those things.
See, we are sharing knowledge that helps. Duaएं मिलेंगी आपको. You're gonna get blessings.
दुआ में याद रखना.
Send some good blessings on her
Yeah.
way. She'll not get it anyway.
You can just DM me on my Instagram.
You will regret that.
Don't do that. I'll block it. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
You
Anyway,
can try.
next question. So the most asked question after that, like the most asked question from people who are coming here is, does university ranking matter? And I've told them multiple times that I don't think it does. What's your thought on that?
Yeah, I think the same. I think it matters. What matters is your knowledge, your skills in your field. So yeah, if you're good, you'll be able to get good internships in good companies, and then eventually you'll land up a good job because of your experience and skills. Like when I applied for jobs, which was like quite recently, few months ago. So yeah, they won't even ask for your degree or like which college. Even if you don't mention it on your resume, I think that's fine. So it doesn't matter like your university, your GPA, as far as you have good projects or you are able to crack the coding interviews and then like other interviews, like the whole thing, you're good. So yeah, just be good at what you want to be and why you're here.
Yeah, I was also the
Other
same thing.
things
Like,
don't matter.
I've studied with people, or I've worked with people who are from IITs in India, or who have come from UC Berkeley's or
Yeah.
UC Irvine's, or like big colleges, big universities, and you're working with them in the same scenario. So when you're looking at university ranking, it doesn't matter unless, of course, you're going for Harvard, Stanford's kind of colleges.
Yeah, like Ivy Leagues, other than that, it doesn't
Yeah, and even there, I mean, I have colleagues who have come from Stanford, Harvard as well, but it's more like how much you understand, how much you can learn on your own, and how good you are with your skills. That's the whole point there. And when you're talking about MBA, it's a very different story because you create relations, you create connections, and that's useful when you're trying to do your like have your own startup or trying to do business. But when you come to engineering, it's more about what you can do rather than where you have studied.
I think people also think that doing masters here is like really tough, which is not true. That is why I just went for like point that other than you need to own up for your things. Nothing is different because college is same. It's not really tough. You just need to study and give your exams good and you're good. So it's not tough, like trust me. And I think I'll say it's still better than in India, because in India you need to mug up things and write like one answer ka like 2 pages, like just dragging it. No, here it's like
With scales, lines,
yeah,
formats.
yeah, here it's mainly like either MCQs most of the times. Otherwise, it's like professors expect you to write in one paragraph. So it's better here. If you just study, you are always good, and it's very easy. And that is why universities don't matter, because there's no different education levels here. All universities teach the same thing, and it's the same level of education. You need to do your projects, your internships, and all of those. Even if your university is not very good with giving you projects, you need to do your own projects and keep like, if you're coming from for software engineer, like keep doing lead code and be good at data structure, like practice things. But yeah, that is why universities don't matter. Your skills matter the most.
Okay.